State Affairs with Edmondo Bilo is live.
Welcome to this edition of State Affairs. I am Edmondo Bilo. It is the story of a man who came, who saw, and conquered. I'm talking about Yinka Odumakin, of blessed memory. It is the pain we bear, and it is the laughter we see. As we talk about him, do not forget that Odumakin is a star. He shines. His wife is my guest on State Affairs. Dr. Joe Okei-Odumakin, it's good to have you on State Affairs.
Thank you. The great Obilo.
I greet you.
I salute you.
A woman of courage. That's who
you.
You are.
Thank you.
You shine.
Thank you.
3 years gone. Just like yesterday.
Sadly.
You know, when I see his pictures, I still feel he's around.
Yeah.
You feel he's around?
Yes, I do. Even 3 weeks ago, I forwarded the message to his phone. But for the first time, it did not deliver, and I was wondering, what happened to YO's phone? So I just, after some few minutes, I tried to check. Still did not deliver. Something just struck me. That I had the phone in my possession, it switched off. I felt terrible. It's just like having a scar on one's face. Each time you look at the mirror, you see. So it's every second, and as if it just left us.
What message did you send to the phone?
Well, it had to do with the state of the nation. So someone whose right was violated, and I know it will be of interest to him because at times we exchange ideas, discuss state of the nation. So I just forwarded the link to him for him to, because I know after reading, it's either he calls me immediately or he sends a text back that he will call me. So.
How did you forget that the phone is off?
You know, at times, because all our life, birthdays, Valentine's, several things, it has to do with state of the nation, what is happening. So it was just natural. I just saw this and I said, this thing will interest YO, because for 24 years I've only been calling him comrade. So if I'm where, at times I could switch, I might call him YO, as Yinka Odumakin, or comrade. So that wasn't the first time. At times I just feel that it's still around, and so I didn't get the feeling that he was gone. I just sent the message to him, and I was expecting a response. And one of the battles I've had with him then was that, your phone must be off at a certain time of the night, even if it's 3 minutes 4. But he will refuse. So he will leave his phone on 24 hours.
So he was a 24-hour man.
Yes.
Always alert.
Yes.
Always on duty.
Exactly.
Always on the road.
Always on the road.
What was he searching for?
Well, searching. One of the things, before I respond to this your question, one of the things, maybe for the sake of the audience, maybe I should be, for your listeners, maybe I don't know if I should call him comrade or call him Yinka. One of the things YO hated in his life was to rest. Was always on the move. Either he's going for a radio interview, he's traveling from one state to the other for intervention. There are people having issues. He want to. So he was always on the move to put smile on the faces of people, and then ensuring that there is a peace So that's why you find him. There was a time his driver just missed, him by 5 minutes, and he drove to Ife straight. He came back.
That same day.
Yeah. And then that same day, drove to Ife, came back. As soon as he got back, he was on, radio interview. He wanted to clean up and then rush to Lekki to see Baba. So, Yinka is extremely difficult for me to refer to him in the past, but Yinka remains an encyclopedia of positive activism. So selfless. He does a lot of things at the same time. If he's extremely brilliant and so committed.
How was he able to combine the running around with family work?
Well, one thing we had always discussed, said while growing up, the mom will always, he has seen the mom and the dad, so there must always be that balance, tracking that balance. So, and I understand him. We met at Alagbon, so I know. I still recollect preparing to go for a press conference in Papa Abraham Adesonya's office, and my mom quickly came. I was feeling so uneasy, so I told him he said he had to leave, and my mom said, go to the hospital. And just got there. I saw the doctor. The doctor said, this is advanced labor. I said, advanced labor? Which was advanced labor? Doctor, our press conference is 11 o'clock. And this afternoon, how will I get to Apapa? This has to be delayed. And I stood up. The doctor said no. So after about 5 minutes or so, I just heard the cry of a baby, and my mom was around. So I cuddled the baby, gave the girl to my mom, and I went to the dressing room. From that place, I took the bag down and I left. I left for Papa.
You left to Papa?
I left. And as soon as the others saw me, Papa, Mama Madison, I said, welcome. Nobody knew anything because I've always been skinny. So I came, we had the press conference, and after the press conference, Cambridge looked at me, and so after the press conference, I told him he has arrived, and I left. So
that was the family.
Yeah.
A family fighting for the people.
Mm.